This year I'm doing more seminars around the country than any year before. Matter of fact, a lot of the great questions that I'm getting as we prepare for these seminars, I'm trying to answer some of them right here on YouTube. So stay tuned. I don't know if you saw the one that I did on gluten, but that is the #1 question that I've received so far. Well, here's the #2 question. What about the HCG diet? Are they safe and do they work? Well, let's start with do they work? Do they work? Yes, they do. You can lose lots of weight on the HCG diet. Are they safe? Absolutely not. Do I recommend it? Definitely not. Look, the HCG diet is nothing new. Bodybuilders have discovered this for years, that you can take certain hormones, whether it's testosterone or HCG, and you can get leaner and even put on muscle, and you can definitely lose a lot of weight. However, the problem is very similar problem that the bodybuilders had. When you stop taking the hormones, then you end up in a hormone spiral where all your hormones are starting to go in the wrong direction because your body stops producing them. HCG, ironically enough, bodybuilders used to take after they came off of testosterone because it would force their testosterone levels back up, and it would prevent them from hitting the crashes and the lows and the hormone problems of all the weight gain and other bad stuff that happened when they stopped the testosterone. But the same thing happens when you stop the HCG. Are the homeopathic products perhaps safer? Yeah, but look, anytime we force these hormones up in this direction, the body wants to stop producing them. So the bottom line is this: every time you stop, you end up with more hormone problems, and eventually you have to stop. I am treating right now more and more people who have come off of these diets and not only have gained the weight back, but they gain more weight back, and they end up with other health challenges and hormone problems later. So this is a fad that is definitely causing a lot of difficulty and problems, not just with weight loss, but again, other health conditions. Matter of fact, I sat after one of my seminars or during one of my seminars at lunch with 3 people around the table who told their HCG diet horror story. Every one of them not only gained the weight back, but more so, and then they ended up with hormone dysregulation. Hey, look, weight loss is a big problem, and I'm the first to say that weight loss in the 21st century has more to do with hormones than it does anything else. But however, we talk about toxins' effect on hormones and other effects on hormones that things in our environment are having. We're going to be discussing this at any of our seminars, so please look at the seminar schedule, wait for some of these videos, because look, it doesn't take hormones, or at least injecting hormones, to lose weight today. There are things that we can do that put us in a normal hormonal state, and that is the key to weight loss. Leptin resistance, insulin resistance, thyroid problems, which we've done many videos and we're going to be doing more on. That is the key. How to regulate those hormones. It can be done if you do it correctly, and you have to run the right tests. So hopefully we'll see you out at one of the seminars. Definitely stay tuned for more videos on these subjects.